Hang on. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to draw a diagram. So what we've got from the locus of the midpoint of PF, where P is the point blah blah blah, 2AP AP squared on the parabola, x squared equals 4AY, and F is its focus. So what I've got to do is I've got to find the locus of the midpoint. So it's not a chord, so I can't really use the general form of a chord to get a property that I can use later. So I'm just going to go straight into the midpoint stuff and we'll see what pops out. That's usually what people do. Usually people go straight to midpoint and then they kind of get to a point and go, I need a relationship between PQ and or P plus Q or something, and they see what else they can do. So let's do midpoint. So x equals, now it's 2a plus p plus the x value of the focus, which is always 0a, which is 0, so I'm not going to worry about it. And that's a 2. So these cancel, and that means that p is equal to x on a. Now that's nice because I reckon I might be able to chuck that in to my y one. So let's have a look at what y is. So it's going to be ap squared plus a over 2. So that's how you find the average of the two y coordinates and the midpoint. So really what that means is this p now, I can substitute straight into there. I'm going to bring that 2 up here. Just makes it a bit easier because that fraction's not there. So it's a times p squared. So it's x on a all squared plus a. A little bit of expanding, we get x squared on a squared times that a. Just gives you 1a there, so that's an a. And then I can multiply through by a. So I get 2ay equals x squared plus a squared. Rearrange it just so it looks a little bit like a parabola. So I've got c and x squared there. So x squared equals 2ay minus a squared. Take out a 2a. So if you take a 2 out of this, we're left with an a, but we've also got a 2 there because that 2a times that a on 2 will give you a minus a squared. And that's your answer. You stop there. You've got the equation, you've got the locus of the midpoint. If you had to say what the vertex was, which is reasonable, you could say it's 0, a on 2. If you needed to find what the focal length was, remember, this is of the form x minus h all squared equals 4a y minus k all squared. So 4a has to equal that part, so let's let it equal that. So 4a, I just call it 4a 0, so I want to be able to find the focal length, so you could call it b or something if you liked. But probably a is nicer to stick to. So it's 2a, divide both sides by 4, you get a on 2. So that means the focal length is a on 2.